Look, if you're an office thief, you're an office thief. It could be a pen. It could be somebody's food out of the refrigerator. That's infuriating right there when you're thinking about it all morning long, thinking about that lasagna you brought home from last night, leftover lasagna, and it's in the fridge, in the office fridge, and then you go to get it. Somebody's stolen it.
For shame.
It's capital punishment right there, man. So we've got a thief somewhere in this office, and it's been directed at Cassie.
And this is worse, and I want justice. Now, I've had things go missing before, like wireless keyboards, camera equipment, but in my head, I'm like, that's a bummer, but maybe someone thought it was station equipment and used it, and then it just never got returned, you know? Annoying, but I'll deal with it. But this crosses a line. It might be dry January, but I had 3 bottles of whiskey gifted to me by listeners in a cabinet. So you would have to hunt for it in the Bert Show office, and they are missing.
Oh, wow. This is whiskey we're talking about here. Now it just got serious.
I went to look for it in December to pour somebody a drink, and it's gone. Not 1 bottle gone, not 2 bottles, but 3 missing bottles. Nice bottles of alcohol are gone.
All right, so start your interrogation. Start asking people.
Well, I don't know who it could be.
You ask everybody, and then you have to read their body language.
You think it's somebody here on the staff?
I don't know.
It has to be. Who else is going to be in that office?
Well, when we leave, that office is open for anybody here, right?
No. Literally, only Bert Show staff goes into Tracy's office, or what used to be Tracy's office.
The door is open because that's where my stuff has been taken from in studio before. So it could be anyone, but it would be very sus to have somebody who's not on Bert Show staff go into Tracy's office, open the black cabinet, which used to sit in the production studio, and then take that stuff out, which I used to have a note on it that said it was Cassie's, and then take off.
3 bottles.
3 bottles.
Ooh.
At different times, or they just swiped all 3 at the same time?
All 3 are gone. Now, I will say we've moved.
When was the last time you saw them?
God, it's been a while because we did restructure and move some stuff around. Like the cabinet was emptied out. We moved offices, but I cannot find it in any of the boxes. It is gone. So I don't know if the people who moved it took it and helped themselves, but those bottles have been there. I've been saving them for years at this point, like pre my daughter's birth bottles.
Huh. Okay. Well, I think the Christian thing to say is, well, honey, somebody needed that whiskey more than you did.
They could have had 1 bottle. They still would have been 2 left.
Yeah, you have to take all 3. That's ridiculous.
Cassie, is it a possibility that you have a problem and you don't remember drinking?
Maybe with dealing with you guys, it is very possible.
3 bottles of whiskey.
Bert, did you take the bottles?
I swear, no.
Abby, did you take the
Tito's
bottles?
drinker anyway.
Admittedly, I am a whiskey drinker. However, I have not had alcohol since December 2nd, so it's a no for me.
Oh, so she, you know what she's doing is she's stacking it for when she does. She's putting it in.
No, did you take the bottles?
I'm a tequila guy through and through.
Okay. I love how people are saying, no, I didn't take it. You're just like, that's not what I drink.
And it would have been tequila. And I wouldn't have taken all 3. I only took 1. I'm smarter than that.
See, that's nice of you.
How about all 3 being taken to re-gift, though? Like maybe somebody was using them as gifts.
Well, why'd you think of that so quickly?
One had been opened and started to be drank already.
Oh, really? Somebody drank it in the office?
No. Like, well, I used to use them during like podcast tapings, or like if I had my Real Tall Tales co-host come, like we would have a drink and it would be from that stash, which is why they were. If you're wondering why I keep alcohol at work, it's for afternoon tapings. It's not to pour in my coffee at 5 a.m. So it had already been opened.
Was Romeo still here at the time?
So that's the thing. I don't remember when I last saw them. It's been months because obviously I don't drink at work, so I don't need it that often. Yeah. So they could have been missing for months, and I wouldn't know.
You can't accuse somebody of something if they're not here to defend themselves.
That's the best time.
Was it top shelf stuff?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
What were the brands?
I don't even remember because they were gifts from listeners.
Have you checked? Because I know at one time we emptied out that cabinet and put stuff like in a bunch of bins and stuff that are in there.
I went through all the bins. Yeah, I was.
How about the desk drawers?
Yep, I went through all. I rifled through everything because I was like, surely they're here. Surely 3 little bottles of whiskey, not little, big bottles of whiskey, didn't just boop 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 walk off by themselves, but they did.
Don't we have security cameras in here somewhere where you could
we can't even get heat in this studio.
We don't even have vents.
It's true, man. So what is the temperature in here right now, Abby?
It is currently as I'm the Bert Show weather girl. It is 64.2 degrees right now.
And this is a warm day in here.
I think those cameras in the hall, by the way, are plastic and hollow. I don't think they really
And those got added recently, so that would have been probably
All I'm saying
theft.
is if you took the bottles, I don't need to know. You can just replace it with a really nice bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. That's fine. That'll be fine.
All right, Romeo, bring it back.
The Bert Show.